Is Wellbridge Surgical the best surgery center in America? Well, I think so. Depending on what type of procedure or surgery that you need, I'm going to recommend you go to Wellbridge Surgical in Zionsville, Indiana, for one big reason. It's price transparency. We often hear of people dealing with hospital or medical bills and they get these surprise charges or double bills or balance billing, or there's always confusion about what you owe, who's charging you. Is it the surgeon? Is it the anesthesiologist? Is it the hospital? Is it the doctor visit? You get all these bills in the mail after a surgery and you can't make heads or tails of it. You said, I thought this was my deductible. It's just mass confusion. So when you look at a place like Wellbridge Surgical, which was modeled after the Surgery Center of Oklahoma, which was the first cash price surgical center, Wellbridge Surgical has a website with surgical pricing right there. If you need a tonsillectomy, it tells you exactly how much it costs. If you need your hip replaced, it tells you exactly how much it costs. If you need your appendix removed, it tells you exactly how much it costs. And for particular individuals who have particular programs of health insurance with Iconic Insurance, so for certain clients of mine, we have plans out there that pay set amounts based on the type of surgery that you're having. So if we take a standard plan like the one I have on myself, I get paid set amounts of money when I need to have one of these surgical procedures. So if I was told through an ear, nose, and throat doctor, let's say I was having chronic sinus infections, and he looks in there, he's like, Matt, you're 38, so this is super weird to diagnose you with this, but let's say he recommended I get a tonsillectomy. Well, that's not a non-emergency surgery. It's something more for comfort and more for convenience, but maybe I want to get that done under the advice of my ear, nose, and throat doctor. Well, guess where I would go? I'd go right to Wellbridge Surgical because they tell you the price right on the website, and I know how my insurance works because it tells me exactly what it's going to pay for these particular procedures. So on my actual plan, I get paid out for a tonsillectomy $3,750. That's exact, that's precise, but this type of health insurance tells you those exact amounts. And by looking at the Wellbridge Surgical website, a tonsillectomy costs $4,640. So for a little under $900 difference between what my insurance pays and what Wellbridge Surgical pays, I can go to a local facility, I can get in a reasonable amount of time, and I can get out really quickly. They do a great job there. It's very streamlined. They don't do any inpatient hospitalizations there. They're doing outpatient surgeries. And so between knowing my products and knowing the cost, Wellbridge Surgical is heads and shoulders above other surgery centers for outpatient surgery procedures because they tell you exactly what it's going to cost. And depending on the type of insurance that you have, I can tell you exactly what it's going to pay out. And that's why I think Wellbridge Surgical is the best surgery center in America.